A transgender congresswoman has launched on her Republican colleagues in a bizarre spray. Sarah McBride, formerly Tim McBride, released this video mocking Republicans for obsessing over trans issues.
We will not take a lecture on decorum from a party that incited an insurrection. I appear to live rent-free in the minds of some of my Republican colleagues. I wish that they would spend even a fraction of the time that they spend thinking about me, thinking about how to lower the costs for American families. I wish they would spend a fraction of the time that they spend thinking about me, figuring out how to make government actually work better, rather than making it work worse in order to prove that government can't work. They are obsessed with culture war issues. The Republican Party is obsessed with culture war issues. It is weird and it is bizarre. And the American people deserve serious legislators, serious elected officials who are focused on bringing people together to deliver real results for the American people, not to play games and not to engage in schoolyard taunts.
Online commentators lashed out at the congresswoman, with Charlie Kirk saying, Rep. Sarah McBride, formerly Tim, says Republicans are obsessed with culture war issues. This coming from a delusional man who wants to force all of society to change its laws to indulge his sexual fetish. This commentator agreed, saying, did this dude really say Republicans are weird and bizarre? This coming from a man who wants to identify as a female so he can use the bathroom with them. His hypocrisy is absurd. McBride's rant comes just days after the congresswoman was referred to as Mr. McBride by Republicans during a Congress hearing, which sent her colleagues into a tailspin.
I now recognize the representative from Delaware, Mr. McBride.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Ranking Member Keating, also wonderful.
Mr. Chairman,
I'm sorry.
could you repeat your introduction again, please?
Yes, we have set the standard on the floor of the House, and I'm simply...
What is that standard, Mr. Chairman? Would you
standard-
repeat what you just said when you introduced a duly elected representative from the United States of America? Please.
I will. The representative from Delaware, Mr. McBride.
Mr. Chairman, you are out of order. Mr. Chairman, have you no decency? I've come to know you a little bit, but this is not decent.
We will continue this
You
hearing.
will not continue it with me unless you introduce a duly elected representative the right way.
This hearing is adjourned.
But this isn't the first time McBride has caused a stir. She was blasted for spreading her message to young children.
She went with her family to the doctor, and the doctor said that she's a girl and everyone should see her and treat her like a girl, right? Which is to say that they should call her Jazz, and they should treat her with respect and be nice to her. But can I ask you one more question? So that journey that she had from people thinking she was a boy and the fact that Jazz knew she was a girl, to her parents and her friends accepting her as the girl that she is, that journey is called being transgender. And like Jazz said, that makes her a little different from some of the other kids. And Jazz at the end talks about how being different is good, right?
This commentator slammed the stunt, saying, Congressmember Sarah McBride visited children today and brought a child grooming book with her called Jazz and Friends. As a transsexual, this bothers me because this is indoctrination. I have a girl brain but a boy body. This is called transgender. Leave the kids alone. And whilst McBride is claiming she lives in the Republicans' head rent-free, Trump hit back, saying it's the Democrats that are obsessed with trans issues.
And they should not, and they're also demeaning women. But who would want these things? And everything's transgender. Everybody transgender, that's all you hear about. Now, that's why we won the election in record numbers. But very importantly, now it is what it is. The Democrats should get with us and come up with good tax policy.